Hi, co-creators. This is Lilu, and I wanted to tell you how to meditate because a lot of people ask me. I do practice meditation 15 minutes every day, at least as much as I can. 15 minutes is great if you can meditate, and you have to make it kind of a discipline. And why meditation is so important is because it gives you a great moment at the beginning of the day to just relax, to feel your body, to breathe deeply, to oxygen your cells. And you will see that by practicing this regularly, you'll be more grounded, more in tune, like if you were a tree, with the roots that are really in the earth. You are totally in sync. I find that awesome. It is not easy every day, especially when you have things running through your mind. But basically, during this 15-minute meditation that I'm about to teach you how to do, you are clearing your mind. You will be focusing on the breath of your breath, feeling it inside, closing your eyes or not, but really relaxing and going to deeper levels. And the more you'll do it, the easier it will be. But it does take discipline, but you'll see very quickly the benefits of it in your life. You'll feel more at peace and more in a state of gratitude, more connected. You might have even ideas that start popping up during the meditation or after the meditation. You'll just be more aligned with your being, and that's huge. That's huge. The benefits are huge, and I do believe it also slows down aging. Just that breathing, that deep breathing is so important in our stressful lives. And then you really realize how long 15 minutes is, which is awesome to start your day that way instead of always rushing for time. And we do have 15 minutes. So I personally, you can sit up straight in a chair, your feet on the ground. Make sure it's quiet and you have a private area. Um, or you can sit down also. If you sit down on the floor, you want to make sure your back is straight, your column is straight, and that you can kind of look at a 45 angle. Either you leave your eyes open or you close them. Sometimes I close them because it's easier to focus, unless it's really early in the morning, and then I might need to leave them open to stay awake. But I do it on the floor, and I place like this cushion at on my lower back to kind of tilt it, to give it a tilt so I'm really well positioned. And either I cross my legs like this or I place them, well, it's kind of hard, but no matter what, you just try to leave your back straight. It might be easier to start with on a chair. And so you start with your hands on your laps and then you close your eyes. You might want to put a timer. I personally use my iPhone, and put like 15 minutes timer on it, so it reminds me at the end and I don't have my mind wondering what time it is, because it do feel long sometimes. And so you're really straight and you have your hands on your lap and you start breathing, and you're going to count from 5 to 0 at a time. So you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then you start back at 5 again. But you don't do it as quickly as that. You're actually counting your breath. So you can start with your hands on your lap, or I put my hands like this. I don't know if you can see that, but I set them up on my lap like this. So my hands are right like this, and then I just I kind of close my eyes, or at a 45 angle, leave them open, but at a 45 angle, head straight, and then I go. So I breathe in, and then you go 5. 3 until 0, and you could do it out loud. So you go 5. You actually count the numbers as your breath, as you get the air out of your lungs. And those might be shorter at the beginning when you start, or you can do them in your head. The main thing is to count. Sometimes it's a little easier to do it like I just did, counting, and you hear the numbers going down all the way to 0, and then you start 5 again, and you do this for 15 minutes. So, co-creators, this is definitely a practice I recommend every day for 15 minutes. And as soon as your thoughts are going to shift, because they will, you'll start thinking of some things, and then you don't remember which number you're at, which number you're counting. So then you start back at 5 again. And sometimes you just totally drift for a very long time. You were totally in your thoughts. The whole idea is to be in silence and to really just count and to have this moment of peace and quietness and put those thoughts on the side. And it's a very, very powerful thing. Then you start really mastering your thoughts and being more at peace. So that's something I recommend. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll certainly answer them, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.